Hi, myself A. Navin, rule number 49. My topic is about scalability implications of virtual private networks. What is VPN? Virtual private network is a type of private network that uses public telecommunications such as the internet instead of laser lines to communicate. Became popular as more employees worked in remote locations. Terminologies to understand how the virtual private networks work. Private networks versus virtual private networks. Employees can access the network internet from remote locations. Secured networks. The internet is used as the backbone for virtual private networks. Saves the cost tremendously from reduction of equipment and maintenance costs and scalability. Here we see the picture of how the remote access virtual private network works. Here we have the internet server, file server and AAA server, and it is all connected to one router and firewall, and it is called as headquarters. From this the internet is dispatched to ISP1, ISP2 and ISP3. In this we can access commuter, remote office and mobile user. We can access the net. Brief overview of how it works. Two connections, one is made to the internet and the second is made to the virtual private network. Datagrams contains data, destination and source information. Firewalls, VPNs allow authorized users to pass through the firewalls. Protocols create the virtual private network tunnels. Four critical functions. There are authentication, access control, confidentiality and data integrity. First we see the authentication. Authentication validates that the data was sent from the sender. Access control will limiting unauthorized users from accessing the network. Confidentiality preventing the data to be read or copied as the data is being transported. Data integrity. Data integrity ensuring that the data has not been altered. Encryption. Encryption is a method of scrambling data before transmitting it onto the internet. Public key encryption technique. Digital signature for authentication. Tunneling. A virtual point-to-point connection made through a public network. It transports encapsulated datagrams. Here we see the original datagram is transmitted into encrypted inner datagram, and it is transmitted into datagram header and outer datagram data area. It is called the data encapsulation. Two types of endpoints, one is remote access and another is site to site. Four protocols used in virtual private networks. PPTP, point to point tunneling protocol. L2TP, layer 2 tunneling protocol. IP section, internet protocol security. SOCKS is not used as much as the ones above. Types of implementations. What does implementation mean in virtual private networks? There are three types: internet, extranet and remote access. The intranet is within organization, the extranet is outside an organization, the remote access is implied to business. The virtual private networks VPN basic structure. Here one side it has the VPN device and another side ISP and another side employees home and finally one office, and it is all connected to the VPN tunnel, and in between the internet is transmitted. Device type. There are three types of device types. One is hardware, firewall and another is software. Device types. Hardware. Usually a virtual private network type of a router. The hardware data type pros and cons we see. The pros are highest network throughput, plug and play, dual purpose, and the hardware device type cons are the high cost and lack of flexibility. Device type firewall. In this more security, and the firewall device type pros are hardened operating system, tri-purpose and cost is effective, and firewall device type cons are still relatively high cost. Device type software. In this ideal for two endpoints not in same organization, great when different firewalls implemented. The software data type pros are it is very flexible and low relative cost, and the cons of software data types are lack of efficiency, more labor training required and lower productivity, higher labor costs. Industries that may use a virtual private networks. Healthcare. Healthcare enables the transferring of confidential patient information within the medical facilities and healthcare provider, and it is used in manufacturing. It allows suppliers to view inventory and allow clients to purchase online safely. Retail. In this, it will able to securely transfer sales data or customer information between stores and the headquarters. Banking or financial. It enables account information to be transferred safely within the departments and branches. And general business. It communication between remote employees can be securely exchanged. Some businesses using a virtual private networks VPN. CVS Pharmaceutical Corporation upgraded their frame relay network to an IP virtual private network. ITW FoilMark secured remote locations, orders, running reports and internet or intranet communications 168-bit encryption by switching to OpenReach virtual private networks. Bacardi and Co. implemented a 21 country 44 location virtual private networks. Where do we see virtual private networks going in the future? The virtual private networks are continually being enhanced. Example, Equant NV. As the virtual private network market becomes larger, more applications will be created along with more virtual private network providers. and new virtual private network types. Networks are expected to converge to create an integrated virtual private network (VPN). Improved protocols are expected, which will also improve virtual private networks (VPNs). That's all about my topic. Thank you.